Today's developments in the WPTV investigation into what's happening in Riviera Beach center on this invitation-only meeting at Hearst Chapel.
This exclusive video shot on September 28th. Many people see it as a turning point in the controversy there. First, the city manager is fired without explanation. Then, after the police chief denies he attended that meeting, both the chief and his officers go public with their complaints about each other. That's right. So today, the mayor asked the chief to speak with him one-on-one. News Channel 5's Wanda Moore has owned this story since the beginning, and she's live with our latest information. Wanda?
The mayor had several questions for the chief about that meeting at Hearst Chapel, about his news conference, and about that vote of no confidence. When Chief Clarence Williams met with Mayor Thomas Masters, the mayor told me he didn't press the chief on the issues concerning the Hearst Chapel meeting.
I didn't go into who, what, when, where, why.
The city manager is the only Riviera Beach official with the power to fire the police chief. But as I've reported, sources say interim city manager Troy Perry is unlikely to take that kind of action. The mayor has raised the possibility of suspending the chief. I asked you last time, now you had the meeting. What are you still waiting for?
I think what I've always said is I want to talk to the chief, which I've talked to the chief. I want to hear from the council.
But Masters is reluctant to do that if he gets word city council will reinstate Williams. I asked all city council members their thoughts on the future of the chief. Only Kashamba Miller-Anderson answered, saying she is very concerned about the vote of no confidence and that the chief's news conference was a slap in the face to the city's officers. This is what Councilman Terrence Davis told me today.
I haven't seen any documentation yet to address that issue. Until then, I'll just hold my comments until then.
The union representing Riviera Beach police officers sent a letter to all city council members, the mayor, and the city manager detailing their reasons why the chief needs to be removed from office now.
So what kind of documentation are you waiting for? Can you tell me what documentation you're waiting for?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Because I'm confused what you mean.
I've answered your questions. I have no more comments at this time. Thank you.
Okay, so you won't clarify?
I have no more comments at this time. I've answered your questions, and you have a wonderful day.
Okay, you haven't answered my questions, but...
Have a wonderful day.
All right.
Have a wonderful day.
The vote by Riviera Beach police officers was clear. Out of 90 file and rank officers, 70 showed up and 67 voted they do not have confidence in their chief. Officers emailed me, wanting to stay anonymous because they're scared of retaliation, saying the chief's news conference was an act of defaming the character of the 67 officers who voted against him. But the mayor says he can only suspend the chief based on two things: misconduct or neglect of duty. The next city council meeting is on Wednesday, and that's when the mayor wants to hear from the police union. He wants to hear from those city council members, the public, as well as the chief. And then he says we will go forward from there. And then meanwhile, I'm standing here in front of J Ministry in Riviera Beach, where they're handing out petitions in about an hour to collect signatures to recall those 3 city council members who voted to fire the city manager about a month ago. They need 2,200 signatures per city council member in order to do that. We're live in Riviera Beach. Wanda Moore, WPTV News Channel 5.